CropTalk on Market Journal is supported by Nebraska's soybean farmers and their checkoff. Finally today, as we mentioned at the top of the show, we're out here at the sunny South Central Ag Lab for the 2025 Weed Management Field Day. And what a better way to wrap up this week's edition of Market Journal than getting some advice from the folks out here leading these sessions when it comes to mitigating weeds in your fields. We join now with a Nebraska Extension educator to get the latest.
Very different than cereal rye or wheat type of crop.
The major goal is just to teach how integrated weed management can help for controlling weeds such as palmer amaranth and water hemp, particularly in our corn and soybean production. And because those weeds, particularly palmer amaranth, has evolved resistant to number of herbicides, so relying only on chemicals will not help. So overall message for this field day was just to adopt integrated weed management options that includes including cover crops, for example, cereal rye cover crop. We also had a project about hairy wedge, how you can utilize for weed suppression and which can provide some additional nitrogen to our corn and sorghum production. We had a number of other projects in soybean for weed suppression and weed management. We had a number of studies in soybean. Number one is how is the difference it can make for weed management when you plant soybean early, sometime in mid-April versus in first week of May in combination with herbicides. And we used like compact row spacing, 15-inch row spacing, which can help to suppress weeds. We also had a project about planting some cereal rye cover crops such as barley or oat 1 month before planting soybean, and then directly plant soybean when those oat and barley were active and green. So it has provided some good integrated early season palmer amaranth suppression. So this is the time of the year when palmer amaranth will be somewhere between 2-inch to 10-inch height. The only option will be right now in soybean particularly to use some post-emergence herbicides. We don't really have many options, but you need to remember what herbicide resistant trait you have planted. There were some instances this year when grower applied some wrong herbicide in wrong type of soybean. So first thing I would recommend is you need to make sure whether you have planted XtenFlex soybean or if you have planted Enlist soybean or any other type of soybean, then you have to select your post-emergence herbicide accordingly. So my message is not think weed management as a 1-year deal. They have to think about a systems approach and they have to do the best job they can for management of particularly palmer amaranth in soybean, so it can produce no seeds at all. So zero seed production for palmer amaranth will be the greatest message I can do. So for that, they can do whatever they can. Number one, don't let palmer to emerge. They can use some pre-emergence herbicide or use some fall planted cover crops to suppress early season growth of palmer amaranth. And second thing they can do is if palmer amaranth will emerge, don't let them to produce seeds. Means they can do their best job to control them by using post-emergence herbicides or by using some other methods. The third thing is if they will produce seeds, then try to do their best job so those seeds do not go back to the soil. So cleaning combine, maybe hand harvesting the top portion or inflorescences of the palmer amaranth plant can reduce the overall seed bank addition. So we don't need to deal with them in next few years.